Let's talk about Republican presidential candidate Rand Paul. Last week, he made some insane comments saying that LGBT workers, whether you're gay, lesbian, bisexual, or transgender, you should stay in the closet and not bring your private life to work. Tremendous outrage. And now he's trying to back the comment up. And his argument was, listen, if no one at work knows that you're gay, you won't be fired for being gay. Perfect solution, right? Well, a lot of people don't think so. And now Rand Paul has tried to re-explain the comments. Let's take a listen.
I don't think anybody should be fired for being gay. I do also, though, believe that your personal life should be personal and shouldn't affect anyone firing you. So I don't think the decision whether to hire or fire you should be based on things from your personal life. So when I say that it should remain in your house, yeah, I don't think it should be part of the decision-making of the business. So I might have been able to word it better, but I don't think it should enter into the decisions at all.
So how would you have worded it? Because the implication is, let's say you're gay, and your employees don't like the fact you're gay, so they fire you. Should that employee be allowed to go to court and sue? If you're an excellent employee, you haven't done anything wrong, the only thing the employer doesn't like is you're gay, shouldn't that employee have a right to go to court?
I don't think that anybody should be fired for being gay, and I don't think that their personal lives should enter into whether we hire or fire anyone. Whether or not that should be a federal law, I think that these things should be decided at the state level. When our country was founded, we said that most criminal justice and most civil action would be performed at the local level. The federal government didn't have anything to do with it. So I don't think the federal government should weigh in on things like this.
Right. Gayness should be private to prevent problems at work, but heterosexuality at work is fine. And that's the exact problem with this position that Rand Paul has developed. Sometimes when politicians talk, it's useful to separate what they say from how they say it. And what Rand Paul is saying when he's asked whether an employee should be able to sue if they're fired for being gay, which they can do in states that have sexual orientation protections, is Rand Paul says, I don't think anybody should be fired for being gay, should being the important word. I don't think personal lives should be part of hiring or firing, but all of this should be decided at the state level. So he's saying he doesn't think anyone should be fired for being gay, but he's fine with states deciding that it's okay to fire people for being gay. That's what he is saying here, Lewis.
And by saying that, he's saying that he thinks it's okay that if a business wants to fire someone for being gay, if their state has allowed for it to happen, that is also okay. And this is all part of, his, I guess what you would call extreme libertarian point of view, right?
And the entire point here, Lewis, is that the states most likely to not protect LGBT workers from employment discrimination are exactly the states where LGBT people are most likely to be discriminated against. And it's sort of ironic to me that the same people who oppose affirmative action on the basis that, quote, the most qualified people should be hired are the same ones who don't mind firing people because they're gay or from any group that they don't like, regardless of how qualified they are.
Yeah, I think, no one in the Republican Party should be winning the votes of anyone in the LGBT community. It's just completely insane. You would think that Rand Paul, might have been one of the more reasonable guys when it comes to this type of thing.
And on many issues, he still is.
Yeah, that's true. We agree with him on many issues, but he just, let's be honest, he doesn't stand a chance anyway.
Yeah, he has absolutely no chance. It's not clear where he's polling now. I think maybe he got a little bump at the last debate, but it's not going anywhere. And it's sad because some of the more reasonable candidates on the Republican side in total are the ones doing the worst, and that's really scary. Give us a like on Facebook, facebook.com/David Pakman Show. We'll take a quick break. Back with Spencer Chumbley after this.